All right. Well, good afternoon, my crafty friends. How you doing today? Okay, I'm just going to wait a minute and see if I can get this to pop up on my iPad. So just hang in there a moment, please, or maybe a minute, not sure. Just depends on the mood of my iPad. Ooh, we're fast today. Wow. How about that? Okay. Well, listen, thank you so much for joining me today on my Judy's Paper Crafts. My name is Judy Menlove, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. So glad you could join me today. And we're going to make a couple of easy cards today. Again, you're not going to need a whole bunch of tools or anything, so should be pretty simple and should be pretty fun. Hi, Jean, glad you could join me. Okay, what have I got in the way of announcements here? All right, just a reminder, in my Judy's Paper Crafting community, 5 cards. Hi, Cheryl, thanks for joining me. 5 cards you can put in there. They have to be birthday cards, and they can be either current or retired Stampin' Up! Product. Okay, so up to a max of 5 cards, and at the end of the month we'll have a little draw and see who's going to win a little prize. All right, celebration is in full swing. If you need a catalog or anything, let me know. And there's also with celebration is a special joining promotion. $165 worth of product for only $135 is a normal joining promotion, but with celebration you get to add on an extra 2 stamp sets of your choice. So I kind of did some figuring, and roughly with the free shipping, no tax, a free paper pumpkin, it would work out to roughly $325 worth of product for only $135. So again, a phenomenal deal. Okay. All right. That is that. And let's see, what else do I have? I think that's it for now. So if you're ready to get stamping, then let's get moving. All right, I'm going to move you down a bit. So I'm going to change this and move you down. So hopefully you won't get sick while I do this. Da, da, da. And we'll put some lights on and see if I can get rid of some of the shadows here. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's too bright now. Move that up a bit. It's so hard to try and get everything in this little screen. All right. And my thing's wobbly here. Let me see if I can tighten it. Okay. All right. So again, my name is Judy Menlove, and I can be reached at judyspapercrafts.stampinup.net. And if you'd like to place an order with me this month, please use host code AYR3JPX4. All right. So today we're going to use some free celebration papers. We're going to be playing a little bit with the Sunshine and Rainbow paper. And we're going to be using the Simply Marvelous paper. And we're also going to use the Friendly Hello paper. Okay. So that is that. And, all right, so I'm just going to go ahead. These are the cards we're going to make today. Okay. Oop, goes that way, sorry. So as you can see, they're pretty simple. And it's just some DSP and a sentiment. That's it. So I'm kind of pushing sentiments today. So the sentiments we're going to use is, this is the Biggest Wish sentiment. I really like this because it's got the block print, big block print, and then it's got some funky writing also. So this is the Biggest Wish stamp set. It's in the annual catalog on page 63, and it's $23 Canadian. Okay. We're also going to be using the Sunny Sentiments. Again, this is also in the annual catalog on page 38, and it is $27. So again, I think these are so cute. Thought you could use some sunny thoughts today. A happy hello to you. Hoping your birthday is filled with all the best things, and thank you for all the little things you do and for your big heart. Oh, also, I know we've been out of touch, but I think about you more often than you know. So again, you really need to have sentiments, okay? Also, this is one of the celebration items. With a purchase of $120 or more, you can get this for free. So it's special, called Special Moments, and it has got everything on here. Oh, hi, Maureen. How are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so we've got thanks for brightening up my day. Just a card to say you're amazing, with sympathy. Hang in there. Thanks. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Thinking of you. Like everything, everything you could need. So for $120, you can get this for free. So really give this some thought, because it's a phenomenal stamp set with all kinds of wonderful sentiments on it. Okay. All right. Let's get started here. Oh, I'm also going to make a Slimline card. So we'll get into that in a minute. All right. So this is my Whisper White. Not Whisper White, pardon me, called Basic White. It used to be Whisper White, but anyways, now it's Basic White. It's this thick Basic White. I stole this idea from one of my Team Stick sisters, Chris Carmichael. And anyways, I just really liked it. So these are using the Simply Marvelous paper stuck together here. I've cut one of each at 4 inches by 7/8 of an inch. So it's just under an inch. Each one is 7/8 of an inch by 4 inches. And I'm just going to take my bone folder and give this a nice crease. Okay, and I'm just going to, I'm no good at lining things up, but I'm going to try. I think I'm going to put one in the middle first. And I'm going to use my trusty glue because I like the glue. Now we're going to put some glue, and then I'm going to see if I can line this up in the middle. So let's see. And if not, it won't really matter because it's a handmade card, and you can't expect perfection when it's a handmade card. I mean, I don't even know if that's on straight, but it'll still be pretty when it's all done, so who cares? All right, so then we're going to take one of the pink ones, and I'm just going to kind of put that about there and try and get that fairly straight. And then we're going to do the blue one. I love this Simply Marvelous paper. Love, love, love it. Now we'll just kind of put that one there. About there. Looks pretty good so far. And then we'll take some yellow. So some snowstorm we got, eh, guys? Wow. Wow, oh wow. And then it's all kind of trying to melt today, and then we're going to have a quick freeze, and it's all going to be ice tomorrow. Can't wait. All right, and then we'll just put some green down there. Okay, well, that doesn't look bad. Not bad at all. Okay, now I've already gone ahead and stamped the sentiment, which was from the Special Moments, Where Would I Be Without a Friend Like You? All right. Hey, Rose, thanks for joining me. Glad you could make it today. So I'm just going to glue this on. I try and prep as much as I can so you guys aren't on here forever. I need to move up a little bit, I can see. And then it's going to take some dimensionals and pop it up. Pull the backs off. I love these little dimensionals, and you pull the backs off, and I find them everywhere in the house. They stick to my feet, my shoes, my slippers, whatever I have on. And then it's gonna pop that on there like that. And there's your card, but it needs something. So I put on, what did I use? I used these Plain with Patterns Resin Dots. Okay, these are also in the annual catalog. And they are Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, and a purple color. So I'm just gonna take these medium one, this medium one, and yeah, I'll just put it right there. There's no rhyme, logic, or anything. And I'll just put one down here. And then a purple one. Oh, I don't know, we'll put it up there. Just to give it a little bit of something. And there we are, it's done. One done. See how easy that was? Just, you know, a bit of designer series paper and a sentiment, and it's done. So easy. Okay, and then we'll do this one. Okay, so this again is the basic white thick cardstock that was 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, this is Mango Melody I used. So this piece was 3 3/4 by 5.5, and this little piece that we're going to put on top is 3.5 by 5.5. So I'll just put the dimensions there. And then the square that I cut out, again in the Mango Melody, was 2 7/8 square. And then I used one of our circle dies and cut that out, okay? So let's just put it together. Easy peasy, just some cardstock. You don't have to make complicated cards if you don't want to, okay? So I just want a little bit showing here. It needs to come over a little more. There we go. And then we're just going to pop this up here. And I'm just going to leave a bit of white at the top and the bottom, like so. And this one, did I put on a sunny? Yeah, just have to find it. Okay, so I used the Sunny Sentiments. Thought you could use some Sunny Thoughts today. So I haven't stamped that yet, and I'm going to stamp that in the Misty Moonlight. Just going to put this on a block, and we're going to open up our ink pad. And we're going to ink it up. Now, normally I would actually stamp this first and then cut it, but again, I was trying to have everything ready for you. There you go. Not bad. All right, let me just wipe that off. Because otherwise I will put my hand in it and get ink all over me. We don't want that to happen. And we better close this up. You guys are very quiet today. Nothing going on. Okay. All right, because it's dark blue, I don't know, for some reason it seems to take a minute to dry. Otherwise, sometimes it smudges. So we're just going to wait a minute for that. All right. That on there. Yep, that's good. Okay, and then we're just going to glue that on. Again, I use the glue. You can use double-sided tape, whatever you'd like. And we're just going to put that on. It looks pretty straight. And again, we're just going to pop it up with dimensionals. See, I'm not putting any ribbon on. I'm not, no twine, no nothing. It's just very plain, but I still think it looks very nice. But that's my opinion because I made it, so I could be a little biased on that. Okay. Let's put these in the garbage. Oh, left one behind. Okay, and then we're just gonna pop him on over there. And we will give him, what will I put on this one? Okay, these are the Artistry Blooms adhesive backed sequins. And these come in Calypso Coral, Costa Cabana, Mango Melody, and Rich Razzleberry. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some of these on the bottom here. Oh, these really stick to this little thing here. One there, and we'll just put one beside it. I want that one to come up a little bit there. And one more over here. Up a little bit. There we go. You can go back over there. All right, and that one's done. Again, some DSP, cardstock, and a sentiment. And I, you know, again, no ribbon, no nothing, just some embellishments. And even if you don't have this, it wouldn't really matter. Okay, so that is card number 2. And card number 3 is going to be my Slimline card. And again, it's going to be simple. This is what it's going to look like. Okay. So I went online and checked Pinterest, and believe it or not, there was about 9 different sizes of how to make a Slimline card. So I went with an 8.5 by 7 inches. Some of them were 8 and 3/4, and then to me that just wasted more paper. So I thought if I go by 8.5, and again, this is the Whisper or the Basic White thick. So again, it was cut. Well, it wasn't cut because it's 8.5 inches, which is the normal size of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, right? And then this is 7 across this way, and I scored it at 3.5. Okay, so let me just give this a nice press. And then each one of these things was 1/8 of an inch smaller. I didn't want 1/4 of an inch. I just wanted 1/8 of an inch. And again, this is the Friendly Hello Designer Series paper. Okay, so again, we're just going to glue all this on. Simple, simple, just some cardstock and some Designer Series paper. And you can use any Designer Series paper that you have. Just kind of match it up to the cardstock, and Bob's your uncle. Or maybe Bob's not your uncle. Nah, I don't know. Just depends. Okay. And then we're just going to glue that on. See how easy this is? Simple, simple, simple. Now, mind you, it'll take you a little bit longer because you'll have to cut it all, and I've already done that. So each layer is 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch smaller than the previous layer. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to use this one, the Biggest Wish, and I'm going to use the Happy and this Birthday. So I think this is the Happy. Yep. And the Birthday. Okay. I need some blocks here. So I'm going to put the Happy on here. And I will put the Birthday on here. And I'm going to do this in Fresh Freesia, of course, because I love Fresh Freesia, and that's the color of the background. So this one I did in the black, but this time I'm going to try it in the Fresh Freesia. I may not like it as much. I do not know. But, all right, let me get rid of that piece of paper. Okay, so I had to re-ink this yesterday. I've used it so much. So I hope it's not too wet. And I just want to grab a little mat here because I'm using the photopolymers. I want something a little bit softer here. And I didn't want to do that. I want to do the birthday first because I want to see how many happies I can get. I want to put this on the bottom. I'm not sure that this is going to work, but we'll see. If not, we'll do it in the black. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it looks okay, I think. All right. So I'm going to put the birthday down towards the bottom. There we go. And then we're going to do some happies. And you can line this up with your Stamparatus if you want, but I'm just going to wing it. Because, like I said, it's just man-made, so it's not going to be perfect. And we'll do one more. There we go. And we'll close this up. It's tough to close today. Okay, and I'm just going to put that on the black as well. I don't know. I think I should put it on the black, or do you think I should put it on the fresh freesia? Not man-made, woman-made. Yes, you're so right, Jean. Oh, let me see. Let me see. I have a piece of fresh freesia here. So, what do you think? I still think I like the black better. I just kind of think the black just kind of, yeah, I think I'm going to use the black. Jean likes the fresh freesia better. Really? All right, what do the rest of you think? Black or fresh freesia? Let me just trim this up here so that we can see better what it will look like. See, I don't even measure. I'm just going to guesstimate here. And that looks pretty good. Okay, that's a little bit too big. Anyways, that's good enough for now. Okay, Linda. Oh, hi, Linda. Hi, nice to see you. All right, so Linda likes the black. Or another layer, fresh freesia on black. Oh, Jean, you make life so difficult for me. Okay. Like that. You can't really even see the fresh freesia. Anybody else have an opinion? Okay, Maureen says black, Shirley says black, Linda says black. Okay, we're going with the black. Okay. Thank you for your input, people. I do appreciate it. So we'll just glue this on to the black. Yeah, this is why I like the glue, because I can still move it around for a minute. Well, not a minute, a few seconds. And then I'm just gonna black, fresh freesia, and white. Oh, too late now. Yeah, that probably would have worked. Yes, you're right, Maureen. All right, and then we're just gonna pop this one up again with the dimensionals. And we'll just put a few on here and 2 in the middle. There we go. And we'll just pop all the backs off. Okay. And we'll just, I don't know, put that up there. Or do you want in the middle, down here? Oh, I'm just going to put it there. All right. Then I'm going to use, my iridescent rhinestones, because I love the iridescent rhinestones. So I'm going to take one of these big ones, that out of the way, and I'm going to put one up here on the flower, and And I'll take another big one, and I'm going to put that down here on this flower. And then I think I'll take the medium ones, and we'll just put them there. We'll just put 3. Okay. All right. So what do you think? The black or the purple? Maybe we should have done the black, the purple. The black, the purple, and then stamped in the purple. Well, that's something you guys can play with. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to show you how to make the envelope for this. Now, Stampin' Up! Does sell envelopes. They are in the mini catalog, of which I don't even know where I put it. It's on the floor. So I will just show you where they are, because if you don't look, you will miss them. They are on page 53. Whoop, piece of paper. And they are, now see, I'm staring at the page and I can hardly even see them. Okay, so they're right here. So Slimline Envelopes, you get 15 envelopes and the inside is printed. Okay, so you get 5 each of 3 different colors for $13.50. Okay, all right. I think that's what Jean, yes, that was what Jean was saying. I kind of misunderstood, and I do apologize. Anyways, all right, let's get on with the envelope here. All right, so I have, well, I'll just put the dimensions here for you so you know. If I put them there, can you see them? Okay, so the envelope, you need an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Okay, and we're going to score on the 11-inch side at 1.5 and at 10.5, and we're going to score on the 8.5-inch side at 2.5 and 6.5. All right, so let's get the trimmer out. You can use a scoreboard or your trimmer if it has a score, whichever works for you. Let me get these stamps out of here and move my glue out of the way. Okay, so what did I say now? On the 11-inch side, we're going to score at 1.5. Put my cutter up there. Make sure you put your cutter out of the way. So 1.5, and then we have to pull this arm out like so. And we're going to score at 10.5. Actually, you know what? I can just, we'll just do 10.5. You can actually just flip your paper and score at 1/2 inch, but this is probably easier. Okay. And then on the 8.5-inch side, we're going to score at 2.5 inches. And we're going to score at 6.5, which is right there. And your scoring is done. So we'll put this away. And you're going to need your scissors. Okay. So I hope you can see. Okay, let me see if I can move this down a little bit. Maybe I'll just, you know what? That's not going to work. Let's move that back up. All right, so you're going to cut where I've scored it here. You're going to cut this little piece off. I'm having a hard time seeing myself. Okay, so we're going to cut this piece off that we've done. And we're going to cut it off on the other side as well. Okay, and then we're just going to give this a slight notch here. It's just a little bit of an angle. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing up here. You're going to cut the 2 corner pieces off where it's scored. bigger pair of scissors would probably be helpful, but I only have the little snip, so. Come on. There we go. All right, let's get rid of this and this. Okay. Oh, that little piece is still there. Okay, so we're going to round, this is going to be the flap at the front that you seal the envelope with. So we're going to use the Detailed Trio Punch. I will put that right there. The Detailed Trio Punch is on page 150 in the annual catalog, and it sells for $27. It has a corner rounder here and a little ribbon hole. And I'll just show you, it also makes this cute little design. Okay. All right. And I'll show you the ribbon hole. So this is why it's called the trio. So also puts a little ribbon hole there so you can slide ribbon through it. Okay. And then the corner rounder, we're just gonna feed that in like so. See how it makes it round? Cool, eh? I know, small things amuse me to no end. Okay. All right, so we've rounded that. We're gonna fold this and we're gonna give it a really nice crease. And we're gonna fold this one. Now, what you want to do also, just to make it a little bit nicer, is cut this on an angle. Again, you can measure this and, you know, draw a line and everything. I'm just going to eyeball it. So I'm going to go down about 1/4 of an inch here and then just work my way up to this edge here. Like that. And I'm going to do the same on this side. So just go down about 1/4 of an inch and work your way up to the top, like that. Okay, and I have to do that one. I'm also just going to cut the bottom on an angle. I just find things fit better if they're cut on an angle, then they're just not. I just find sometimes when you fold things, you've got too many layers. So I find if you just cut things on a bit of an angle, it helps. Okay. So now you can use your glue or you can use tear and tape. I'm going to use the glue because I made one yesterday and it hasn't even budged. So again, if you're not comfortable with the tape, or with the glue, you can use tear and tape if you want something a little bit stronger. So I'm going to put some on that side. This side's a little bit bigger. So I'm going to put it on this side as well. And we're just going to fold it over. And we'll give it a nice press because we do want it to stick well. Okay. And then we're going to put some on the bottom here. And we're going to fold that up. And again, we're going to give this a nice press as well. I'm just going to hold it there for a minute. And over here. Okay, and then we'll fold this one down. And we'll give it a nice press as well. And there's your little envelope. Okay, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to use this paper came from the Friendly Hello. So I'm going to take this little flower, here, and I'm just going to stamp that in the corner. I'm just going to stamp it in the block. So we'll ink that up. Looks pretty good. Now, I don't know what the rules are with the post office, so I tend not to put anything on this side, even though I might like to, because I was always under the impression that nothing can come after the address. So I don't know. I could be crazy. Maybe I am. Anyways, I'm just gonna, actually, I think I'll go this way. I'm just gonna ink that up over here. Oh, well, that didn't work very well, did it? That would only happen because I'm live. If I wasn't live, it wouldn't do that. Now you see, I'm going to do, this is where the Stamparatus comes in handy. Now, I'm never going to line this up the same place, but I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah. Oh, look, see, it still didn't work. Anyways, where is the magic of television? There you go. See? Worked just perfect. Anyways, okay, so I don't know why it wouldn't work on that one. Maybe I should have stamped it before I sealed it. And that could have been part of the problem. So if you're going to put something on there, I didn't have any trouble yesterday, but if you're going to do that, you might want to stamp before you seal it all up, because the problem is you're going on different layers here, okay? So you need to, when you stamp, you need to be level. So anyways, okay, so there is that, and you take your card and you put it in, and okay, so this is, you can do it, you can seal this however you want. Again, it'll be regular postage. So you can either put some glue on here. You can, if you're just going to hand it to the person, you could put a glue dot, whatever you would like to do. I'm not going to seal it because I don't even know who I'm going to give it to yet. So anyways, okay, so there we go. That's what I have for today. The envelope and the Slimline card. And you can use any cardstock to, you know, to make your envelope. And we have these two cards as well. Okay. So that's all I have today. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you have any comments or any questions, feel free to ask me. And again, if you need a catalog, let me know. Put a message in the comments, and I will get one out to you. All right. All right, let me just come back up here for a minute. If I can, maybe, if I figure out what I'm doing. There we go. All right. Oh, let me turn my lights out because it's bright. Oh, that's better. Okay. Jean said, I thought it was, no, I just lost the comment. I thought it was nothing along the bottom of the envelope for a certain amount of space. I'm not sure what you mean, Jean. I thought it was nothing along the bottom of the envelope for a certain amount of space. What do you mean by that, Jean? A certain amount of space along the bottom. Is this what you're talking about? Are you still there, Jean, or have you gone? All right, well, whatever. Okay, Jean will talk to me about that because I'm not sure what she's asking. I thought it was nothing along the bottom of the envelope for a certain amount of space. I have no idea. Okay. Anyways, okay, that's it for today then. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you back here next Wednesday. All right, you guys, take care. Have a great week. Bye now.